must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
What up, guys? Welcome to this YouTube video. If you're new to this channel and you're just coming across my video for the first time, I go by the name Dynamix. I am a sound engineer, and on this page I share content and information to help independent artists and beginner sound engineers make more music. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that you can get notified whenever I put out a new video like this one. In this video, I am going to walk you through my vocal chain on these vocals, which I have used completely Cubase stock plugins. And these are some of the exact techniques from my vocal mixing guide. If you want my full vocal mixing system from start to finish, I put everything into this vocal mixing guide, the Dynamix Vocal Mixing Bible, and the link is in the description. So without wasting much time, let's get into the video. So I'm going to bypass all of these plugins and then we're going to go through all of them one after the other. Now we're going to start with this frequency plugin, which is like a dynamic EQ, just like the FabFilter Pro Q3. With this plugin, I'm just controlling the lows and taking out some muddiness from the vocals. So as you can see, I'm doing a 12 dB cut around 80 Hz, and I'm doing a slight dip around 182 Hz, 426 Hz, and 1.73 kilohertz respectively. These are just the frequencies that I listened for and found out that they are just quite disturbing to the vocals. So right now I am going to play the song, and while the song is playing, I would bypass and reactivate the plugin so you sort of hear how the plugin affects the vocals.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
So you see what that is doing. The low end is now more controlled. There's no more mud in the vocals and everything just sounds okay. So let's move on to the next plugin in the chain, which is the GEQ10. So with the GEQ10, I'm taking out everything below 63 Hz and I'm doing some boost around 2K, 4K, 8K, and 16K respectively. And I'm also doing a slight cut around 1 kilohertz. I'm doing about minus 0.5 decibels, as you can see. So let's listen to what this plugin is doing.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
That is that. So we move on to the next plugin, which is the compressor. And with this compressor, I'm just taming peaks, controlling the peaks and not really doing much of compression. As you can see, we're just having about 1 to 2 dB of gain reduction. So this is what the compressor is doing.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
Okay, so that's what the compressor is doing. And now let's move on to the multi-band compressor. With the multi-band compressor, I'm trying to control the dynamics of the vocals within each band, low end, the mid range, and the high mids and the highs. So with this, I'm taking out all the lows below 91 Hz, and then I am doing some compression around the mids and the highs. So let's see what this multi-band compressor is also doing.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
Okay, so that's what the multi-band compressor is doing. And then we have our final compressor, which is the tube compressor. This is a wonderful compressor, and with this compressor I'm just trying to control the entire dynamics of the vocals to just keep everything at a consistent level. So as you can see with this, I'm compressing the highs and bypassing everything below 900 Hz. And let's see, I'm also doing a 2.7 dB boost with this drive. This is like a saturation knob to add a little bit of character to the vocals. So let's see what this compressor is doing before and after.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
So you see how the dynamics of the vocals just sounds more consistent, but we have introduced some harshness into the vocals, which we're going to take care of with the DSR. But before that, we'll do tonal EQ, and with this tonal EQ, I'm just boosting the highs around 12 kilohertz. I'm doing a 4 dB boost, and I'm attenuating about 2 dB in the highs. So let's see how this is sounding.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako.
Bypass.
Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
Okay, so that's what this plugin is doing. And then we have the DSR, because all of the other processing must have introduced some sort of harshness into the vocals. Now we're going to take care of those and control those with this DSR. And now here is how it's sounding.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
Okay. So that's what we have for the vocal chain. I'm going to leave a link to this template in the description where you can download it, and you can just upload it in your Cubase and use it for free. You can use it to get quick, good sounding mixes, and you can also use it to record your vocals just like a preset. But if you want your songs to be mixed and mastered by me, I'm going to leave my contact information in the description as well. You can reach out to me and we can get your song mixed and take it from there. So quickly, without wasting much time, we are going to get into the effects. And for this effects, I'm making it as simple as possible. We just have the reverb and the delay. This reverb is routed to the vocal chain as a send, also with the delay. So let's see what we're doing with the reverb. So with the reverb, we're doing a 2.40 seconds reverb time, and we're also doing a 38 milliseconds pre-delay. And with the delay, we are doing a 1/4 delay, a 30% feedback, and the mix is set to 100% because we'll be blending that in the send buses. As you can see here with the delay, I'm just doing about -22 send gain and -16 send gain. So let's listen to what these effects are doing before and after. So here is before.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako.
And here is after.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go.
See how that is sounding so smooth, so sweet, man. This is just so sweet. Now, one tip is when you're applying your reverb and your delay, try to make it felt instead of heard. Now, you know, this sort of gives it that beautiful presence and makes your reverb and your effects more effective when you are able to have a good blend. So that's going to be the end of this video. If you're serious about getting professional vocals in Cubase without wasting years guessing, you can grab the Dynamix Vocal Mixing Bible below. See you on the next one.
Something must to kill a man. I need kulako. Unbelievers go believe I'm gradually. Oh. I know they take anything personal, cause we come and go. I dey focus.